It's game 2 of a 3-game series between the White Sox and the Cleveland Guardians. The Sox are 2-8. They're still looking for their first road win. They have dropped 6 straight. Cleveland is 4-6. The Guards trying to win consecutive games for the first time this season.
All right, Logan Allen, he likes to get after it early, as he always does with his starts. For Allen, he'll be making his second start. Now, his first one was pretty good. 5 1/3 innings. He gave up 7 hits, but he walked 5. And it could have been worse, but he had 3 double plays in his last start. So he's going to have to be a little more aggressive, go at these hitters, and let's see what happens.
Luis Robert Jr. leads it off the center fielder.
A weak ground ball to second. Daniel Schneemann flips it over to Carlos Santana for out number 1.
And here is Andrew Vaughn, the first baseman.
And he takes that changeup, ball 4. So a good at bat for Vaughn. He gets on with 1 away.
Here's Austin Slater.
This one hit hard right to third baseman. Ramirez can't make the play, and everybody is safe.
That is uncharacteristic, to say the least.
I mean, you'll never have a more tailor-made double play ball in your life. And Jose Ramirez had 9 errors all last season, and that's his 5th of this season.
So the door has opened, and it's Miguel Vargas.
1 out, 3-2 pitch, and it's popped up. On the infield, the shortstop Arias with the infield fly rule called. 2 down.
Sosa to the plate.
And Sosa delivers that into center field. Vaughn, he'll be waved in. He will score. And it's the White Sox striking first, getting on the board 1-0. RBI single for Lenyn Sosa.
It's a good start for the White Sox. Patience pays off. Sosa drives in the first run of the ball game. More for Sean Burke, 3rd start of the year. Great in his first outing, a little shaky against the Twins, and looking to bounce back here against the Guardians and start number 3.
Stephen Kwan will lead it off for the Guardians.
The pitch, ball 4. He missed on 4 straight. It was outside. And Kwan 0 for 4 yesterday. He's aboard with a walk. And again, guys may have trouble with their command in this weather.
And he missed again. 8 straight to start. 2 walks, and already Ethan Katz going to the mound, the pitching coach.
You have to. You got to maybe just give him a little breather.
So they're at the corners with 2 outs, and John Kenzie Noel.
Jose takes off. Ground ball up the middle. It's through, and we've tied the game. Ramirez on his way to 3rd, and he'll hold there. John Kenzie Noel with a 2-out RBI single to match Chicago's clutch hitting in the top half of the first inning.
Well, they desperately needed that as well. They had gone, what, 17 or 18 straight at bats with runners in scoring position where they didn't have a hit.
And we've got a 1-1 ball game as Sean Burke pays for those back-to-back walks.
Well, this guy was the hero last night for the Guardians, center fielder Nolan Jones.
Now the 1-1 in the dirt, got away from Lee. Coming home, Ramirez, the throw to the plate, head first slide, safe. Hosey beat the tag of Sean Burke. Oh, what a base runner. And the Guardians take a 2-1 lead. That ball squirted free of Corey Lee, but it couldn't have gone much more than 8 feet or so from home plate. Burke got there, got the throw from Lee, but Jose Ramirez with a head first slide beat the tag. Here's Lenyn Sosa. He had a 2-out RBI single in the first. He bats with 2 outs in the 3rd. Runners at the corners. 2-1 Cleveland.
There goes Vargas, and the fake throw behind the plate, and Vargas will take second.
Well, that's big, too. Now 2 in scoring position, obviously, with 2 away. So this plate appearance for Sosa, it's much bigger in terms of win probability.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Big strikeout by Logan Allen, and he gets out of it, and he keeps a 2-1 lead in the middle of the 3rd.
I think it's 6 in a row set down by Sean Burke.
Carlos Santana to the plate, hitting .289 with a homer and 3 RBIs. Swung at and ripped. Deep right field. Away, back and gone. Carlos Santana, a laser. And the Guardians with a 3-1 lead on his 2nd home run on a night where you didn't think anybody would get one out of Progressive Field.
Yeah, he may have had the right trajectory to get it out tonight. It wasn't too high, and he hit it a ton. 39 in one day, and he's still strong enough.
now for Sean Burke. Not only has he made 76 pitches, he's made 35 here in the third. He got the first 2 outs, and now 4 in a row have reached. Kyle Manzardo walk, John Kenzie Noel single, Nolan Jones walk, and right now Burke is not able to put hitters away.
That one hit hard. Nice play by Amaya to get the force at second and get out of this bases loaded jam.
As Sean Burke's night is done after 3 innings, the Guardians forced him to throw 79 pitches. So Vassell takes over, the right-hander. Guardians up 3-1, looking for more here in the 4th inning. Jose Ramirez, the batter.
So 2 on, 1 out in this 4th inning. Popped up foul territory. Corey Lee and Vaughn converging. It's going to be Vaughn calling it off, making the basket catch.
So they get Ramirez. Now it's Santana who homered in his last at bat.
He shows bunt. The runner's on the move. The throw goes to second. The ball is bobbled, and in safely at second was Kwan. So they did not throw to third. Hedges advances to third on a stolen base with the throw going to second. Kwan moved up as well, so the double steal works.
Flare down the left field line, and Vargas drifting back will make the catch to get out of this 4th inning. So Talkman still at first with 2 outs now. That'll bring up Austin Slater. 2 balls and a strike to count. Slater drives it to right field, backing up Noel. Keeps backing up, and that one's going to one-hop the wall. A 2-out double for Austin Slater, and the Sox have something going.
Well, Slater gave that one a ride, and John Kenzie Noel is a very good right fielder despite this play. Slater fooled him, crushed this ball right off the track and over the wall.
Stephen Vogt is on his way to the mound. He wants his reliever right here. Paul Sewald, the right-hander, will come on and try and snuff out the rally with runners at second and third for the White Sox as Miguel Vargas steps to the plate. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him with the high fastball, and on 3 pitches, Sewald makes quick work of Vargas.
3-1 Cleveland, 1 out, 1 on. White Sox batting, 6th inning.
Swing and a miss. Throw back to first. And going down awkwardly, and now is he out? He came off the base. He's hurt. Unfortunately, Corey Lee he's hurt. He hit that bag, and I think his leg buckled on him, and he couldn't stay in contact with the bag, and Carlos Santana tagged him out as he fell into foul territory.
That left foot came in awkwardly to the bag as we take another look. Here's this step there. Oh, and he turns the left ankle. So just an unfortunate turn of events here for the White Sox as Corey Lee will leave the game, and Matt Theis will now enter as the new catcher for the Sox.
Back-to-back walks with 2 down. Sosa to second. Matt Theis with a 10-pitch at bat heads to first as the White Sox will go to the right-handed hitting Brooks Baldwin.
White Sox need to get something going with 2 outs here in this 8th inning. So far with runners in scoring position tonight, 2 for 8.
Swung on a ground ball headed to short. Charged by Arias, gloves, guns, got him. And so Tim Herron ends the uprising, middle of the 8th. Cleveland still maintains a 3-1 advantage. Cleveland's bullpen brilliant as always. Sewald, Gaddis, Junis, Herron, and now Clase. Emmanuel Clase, believe it or not, looking for his first save of the young campaign.
2 singles to start this 9th inning for the White Sox.
As the 8 and 9 hitters get aboard. And now Luis Robert Jr. 0 for 4 to the plate. Swing and a miss on a cutter. Oh, you talk about being overmatched. Luis Robert Jr. had no chance. Down low and outside, and the bases are loaded on the walk. 1 out in the 9th. 3-1 Cleveland. Austin Slater 1 for 4 with a double. Here's his next. Swing and a miss. Elevated the cutter, and Slater chased it. 2 down, last hope for the Sox, Miguel Vargas. And Vargas swings, grounds one wide of third in the hole, base hit to left. In to score Amaya. Talkman coming home. Quant's throw to the plate. In plenty of time and pulling up lame is Talkman. He is tagged out 10 feet from home plate as he's down on his his knees with a leg injury. And Cleveland catches a break on what should have been a game-tying two-run single. And with Tauchman rounding third, he pulled up lame and had to pull up 10 feet from home and was tagged out by Hedges. And the Guardians escape in the most unusual fashion, winning it 3-2.